Hello everybody and welcome back to more Let's Play Final Fantasy IV The After Years Blind! Now, we're gonna go to Visia. Now, before I forget, and before we do anything, I'd like to make note of a few things before you guys comment. Off screen, on a practice file, which you briefly saw at the last episode, I have done a little bit of exploring, and between that and what you people have told me, I now know the location of all 21 small tails. And the real ones, not the fake ones. I know these are all real ones. 19 of them I have been able to collect. 2 of them are in areas that I have not been to yet, but I know where to look for them. So, nobody needs to mention anything about small tails whatsoever or anything like that. It's all taken care of. However, well, crap. I do know you need 14 of them to... Oh, look, the door's locked. Figured. To get the rainbow tail, I think it was, and you can trade the other 7 in... yeah, he's kind of on my airship. For, I believe, your choice of one of the other color tails from their rare encounters in everybody's chapter during a certain moon phase. You know, the ones that, like, totally kick your ass. The question is, though... because obviously I'm going to get all 21, is which other colored tail should I get? And I'm going to let you guys vote on that one. I haven't told you can get him in the very definite final dungeon, or what I assume to be the very definite final dungeon. Knowing this game, they're probably going to throw me a bunch of other crap. Wait, what are you doing reacting for? What's going on? You mean not you too? What are you talking about, Rydia? Oh. Okay, now that makes more sense now. So, no pull-out amulet, BS, we're just gonna go straight into the fight. And I figured this would be him. Okay, see? Let's mug him. Well, that kinda hurt. Oh, crap, and I'm on the shitty moon. You can do better than that. Wait, why am I even bother using that Loopy Luca? She's not in the back row. I'm gonna quake him. I know he's not weak to anything, so. Holy crap, this guy hurts! What to do, what to do, what to do. Luca, you're going on healing duty then. Oh, Rydia and Gomez haven't taken that much damage. Hooray, magic defense! Alright, how much was Quake doing in comparison to everything else? I haven't been paying attention to damage numbers, so... Alright, heal yourself, honey. You know, and going back and watching episodes, a little bit, because, I've been lazy and not making my thumbnails until, like, the day after his episode's posted, I noticed that in these fights, they're playing, Mary Sue's theme, which is fine. However, what I found interesting is in the very definite final fight with Ifrit, this is not the theme that is playing. They're playing the Elemental 4 Feet songs. Oh, that's gonna kill Rydia. I'm dumb, wasn't paying attention to her HP. Wow. Oh, great. I have a friggin' attack queued up, and I'm gonna screw this up. Please, God, no. Or is her pleading just a warning that as long as I don't reduce him to, like, 0 HP or whatever after. Okay, good. Phew. I kind of half forgot about this whole don't kill them thing, because Ifrit we do kill, and the Sylphs we never actually fight. So, which is kind of awkward. I mean, this is only the second fight that you have to stop in time for. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was weird about Ifrit's music. How they change it. Why are you, like, like the only person here. What is she doing here anyway? I mean, I know it's kind of hard to remember because when doing all the challenge dungeons, you know, and the ripping the space-time continuum created by their alternate universes and whatever, at the end of her chapter, didn't Fred teleport her away? What do you mean? Oh, so you're just gonna gloss right over this. Thank you, game. Yeah, but what was she doing inside? I thought he teleported her out. Dude, he's right next to you. I mean, maybe they don't have separate... Okay. Alright then, fine. I was gonna say, maybe they do... I couldn't think of if they did have separate lines of dialogue based on what order you did these things, or they just all had generic lines. But apparently, it is specific enough that, she's told he's right there. Oh, thankfully someone is going to ask about this. Thank you. Because in the last episode, I'm like, do they even know what the hell is going on here? Did y'all not pay attention to anything in the last game? You serious, people? Were the two of you that dense? Well, then again, Rosa was kind of dense about the whole thing, too. Alright! Oh, Theodore, you chickened out, didn't you? Well, considering I did say you were totally gonna get your ass kicked, maybe that was a smart move. Oh, I actually get to fight him again! Alright! I'm glad I kept you 5 people equipped. Yeah, let's haste Kane. Shoot him! Oh, of course. Well, I just hasted Kane, so everything, all 5 of them. Yes, Edward, you are awesome. Actually, the haste isn't gonna go through because he's in the air. I'm a dumb shit. But, oh well. It'll be fine. It's cool. It's fine. Or maybe it did go on. I wasn't paying attention! Edward, you already did that, you dummy. Haste doesn't stack. Give me something else. Why am I doing such crappy damage? What the hell did Mary Sue do to you? So you know what I should be doing? Okay. I'm not gonna bother to search for any bands or anything like that, but what I should be doing if I was smart... No, Sid, you're way too slow. I'm not gonna band with you. I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's a little better! Thank you, lads! Thank you! Rosa, you're doing shitty damage, but don't care. Okay, TV, you're not loud enough. I can't hear the music. Which is really awkward. I can't tell what they're playing right now. I can hear the sound effects from battle, but it's one thing that annoys me is, depending on what song is playing, sometimes I can't hear it because the TV is turned too low, because otherwise it's gonna show up on the, on my commentary track, and I don't want that to happen because there's... Ah, shit! You know, I actually forgot about Odin. Completely forgot about him. Although it does make sense that he appears in Baron's castle. Dude, like, end of the world is coming. Nobody gives a shit about your kingdom. And you shouldn't worry about either. Alright, yeah, nobody says anything different. Blah, blah, blah. How about the 4 ninjas are just, like, friggin' sitting over there? It's like, why aren't you tending to the people who are, like, injured and in bed? Alright, so... Well, that was certainly... Actually, no. I know there are no small tails hidden in Visia, but is there anything else hidden in Visia? Oh, hey, you're alive and awake! Hi, how you doing? Okay, still shut. No, but they are kind of peppered with, meteor crash sites. No, that's Mary Sue's doing. Some bitch with teal hair. Teal hair, that's what. Oh, look, the world is round, Edge! Yeah, one thing I found kind of funny is at one point, in DS, you know, with the whole thought bubble things, at some point when you go to the moon, Edge does remark that the planet looks round from there. And I thought that was kind of funny. I know, obviously... Oh, shut up. In our own time in history, yeah, it was once thought the world was flat. However, humans have known for thousands of years that the world is actually round. Like, long before, you know, we went into space and whatnot. But it's like, is Edge shocked by this news that the world was actually round? Like, did he not know that, or is it something that he just didn't really think about? I mean, I know I'm kind of reading too much into that, but I just thought that was a very amusing line. You know, I can't probably be like, the world is round. Alright, cool. And then he'd be done with it. But, alright. Since that happened quicker than I thought, even though I'm like 12 minutes into the video, let's go do some tail hunting real quick. And then I'm gonna go here next. Actually, where was that little cave that I ran into? Where is that? Right there. Okay, because I know there's a small tail in here. And it took me several minutes of searching to actually find the secret passage, which is, right here. Kind of cleverly hidden. Like, how are you be like, some of these are, like, really hidden well, like, I humped, like, every wall until I, like, actually tested, like, the spots right here. So I'm like, somebody told me, I'm like, there's a tail in here, and it was confirmed by another friend of mine that, yes, there is a small tail in there, and I'm like, what the friggin' hell is it? Alright, so, my airship is launching. I need to cross that one off my list. As I'm gonna fly with one hand here, as I'm looking for it, because my list is, like, all out of order. So you're gonna have to forgive me, guys. I don't know where the hell I'm flying now. Where the hell am I? Okay, this is still Visia. Alright. That's that. There should be Emblon coming up here, isn't it? Yes, alright. So let's stop here then. Because I know there's one I missed here. I can't even find where the hell on my list the stupid thing I'm looking for is. Right there, okay. So I got that one. So I can cross that one off the list. Yeah, I got like two different lists. Like one of the list ones I got, one of the one was the list I needed. Ah. There's the other one I was looking for. Alright. Alright, so let's just fly due south here to wrap around the world, and we're gonna head to Troya, because there's a couple there I'm missing. One of which is in town. So is there two in town I'm missing? Yes, there is. Well, one of them's in the castle. One of them is right here. And there's not even a fat square, like, blocking me, telling me, hey, there's a big fat item here. Tricky bastards. Didn't cross that one off, alright. And I actually know that one side of the moat has the real tail, and the other moat froggy has a fake one. See, that one has a nice fancy square that I can't go on, hiding the item. And the other side has the other tail. Froggy, move, move. Can I exit? Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we need to go back to the Lodestone Cavern. Because the one I found in there was a fake one, not a real one, and this was before I realized there were two different types. Which kind of sucked. And surprisingly, this place isn't that bad once you have actually decent magic to be put to use in here. I hated this dungeon the first time around. So anyway, obviously there's two more places I need to go. I need to go to Agart. I need to return to Mist. And then I have to go back to Baron. And from what I've been told, I'm being lazy and don't want to take it off auto battle, that Baron is the point of no return, which is something I suspected to begin with. It's just a treasure room, never mind. So. Darn white mooses keep attacking. So you know what? I don't friggin' have teleport, do I? But I do have emergency exits. Why are these stupid white moose thingies attacking me? Where did I just come from and where am I going? So anyway, I'm actually debating, game, stop being a douche, to record another episode today immediately after this one, because I mean, I know the location of the tails, and I know the two places, well, technically three, I need to go next. So I don't really need the help at the time. The only thing that is potentially stopping me is what other tail to get. Although, because obviously I gotta wait for input from you guys on that. But I am thinking of obviously making a pit stop in that place to get the small tail I need and getting the rainbow tail, and finishing exploring that area and whatnot. And then simply before I go to Baron, if that is indeed the very definite final dungeon, to go back at the beginning of the episode, get the tail, the killer tail that you guys recommend, and then immediately head over to Baron Castle. I'm thinking about doing that. Because I just really, really want to continue with this. And plus I have other stuff to record, so if I get this out of the way, that'll leave me time to do other things. No, I don't want to go in there. I want to... Where was that tail? I'm trying to think. I know it's in a pile of skeleton bones. It's probably the same point, isn't it? I think. I don't know. I love how I'm just like talking in the present tense as if I'm talking to somebody in the room, which is kind of what I've always done with LPing anyway. Is like pretending you guys are like right there in front of me and I'm giving like a lesson in class or something. But like all this crap is gonna be moot by the time I finish recording it anyway, so, but, pff, heck with it. No, it wasn't in here, but it was nearby. It was nearby. The question is just where? This thingy right here? There we go. Okay. I knew it was around here somewhere. Alright, where are my emergency exits? Damned if I'm gonna walk out of this place. As much as I don't hate it anymore, so... It's another one to cross off the list. And... Sorry, I'm just looking at my list to figure out where exactly I'm gonna go next. There's one nearby here. Can't remember if that was the spot right there. It might have been. I'm gonna go check that out. Because I know a couple episodes ago I was like, I thought I saw a third spot here, but then I'm like, no, did I or didn't I? Was I just confusing it and whatnot? Because that was the day I was just completely whacked from work. So I honestly cannot remember. Okay, so that is the spot I do have on my list. Alright. Alright, I'm glad I double checked that then. So I'm like, on my list I just put it somewhere between Troya and Mist. And it's like that's like the one thing that I didn't remember exactly where it was when I wrote this down. Because I'm kind of horrible at taking notes. Like, when I take the notes, I know exactly what I mean, and then I go back and look at it 3 days later, and I'm like, what the friggin' hell did I mean by that? Alright, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna park this bad boy right here. So we have a suspicious looking bowling ball shaped thingy with one. What's with the random pillars? They're in a couple other spots too. Yes, I do want to do that. And actually, where is that spot? This one right here. This one is the tricky one right here. Now, I was told about this, but when I explored this off screen, strangely, I did not find a small tail. Instead, there's this. However, they're tricky bastards, and it took a friend and I, like, going through the list to find out which is the one I missed. I'm like, I was told to come here, I came here, and there wasn't a small tail, there was something else. But no, there's a small tail and a booby-trapped chest here. Tricky dicky game. Which is that one? That's that one on the list, okay. Yeah, if you notice, I'm just freaking out about this. Because obviously I did this off screen. Oh, crap. That's what I get for not paying attention! That was my own fault. I mean, the first time I kicked the ever-loving crap out of this guy, so... Are you serious? Quake did 0 damage. How? You friggin' asshole! How the hell does Quake do 0 damage? I don't... what is this? I don't even... seriously. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm just... completely and utterly baffled by this revelation. See, I think I'm into all magic, because, like, the first time I took him on... Okay, maybe he is. Because... But funny, the drain effect still goes on. Huh. Interesting. But anyway... Give me somebody else's turn, damn it. Where are my... remedies? Okay, this fight is definitely not going as well as it was the first time. And I kill him anyway. So we get that thing. I haven't checked it out, obviously off screen or anything. Wait, where was the other item I was looking for then? There's something else awesome I found. And now I can't remember where it is. Huh. That's very odd. Oh well, since I've been cheating off screen, I'm just gonna tell you right out, it's a ribbon. There, it's somewhere. Actually, is it in this other spot I'm about to go to? I was gonna end the episode right there, but I want to check one last spot, because there is a ribbon. Because I've seen it and I've gotten it. One thing I need to do too. Yeah, somebody asked why I wasn't checking these big crater sites, and the reason is because I did try to the first time I saw one, but they had nothing. But this one apparently does. See, I need to cross that one off my list. But anyway, one thing I haven't done, which I thought about yesterday, obviously hours before I picked this up and started recording it, we never raided the treasure room in the X-Sand Castle. We never did that. Actually, can I park outside the castle? No, I can't. But I can park right here. So let's go do that. I'm sure Edward won't mind if we pick up some supplies. He's that kind of guy. He's a total bro. And there's ant lions in here! Oh my god, that is funny! That is funny, I'm sorry. Oh, I am greatly amused by this fact. That's gonna bug me now. Where is the ribbon? I mean, I'm sure I'll find it next episode, but, because, yeah, I did make up my mind. It's gonna be recorded immediately after this. I don't know what I picked up there, but I know it wasn't a small tail. Ooh, diamond. Was that diamond shield I picked up? Excuse me, Mr. Antlion. You're in my way. Thank you. I don't know why I was walking past back to the front door. Actually, I do not want to get on the airship. No. I want to get off the airship so I can save my game. Where is it? Okay, so... I should have 17 small tails. Judging by my list. Oh, I only have 16. Okay, so where is that other one I'm missing? Because I only have 4 remaining on my list. Alright. I'm gonna have to do some research and figure out which one I accidentally crossed up by accident or something. Alright. I'll figure it out by the time I can read the next one. No, I don't want to override that one. I want to pick this one. So, hooray! I got some small tail hunting. So, next time, obviously, we're gonna go to a guard and obviously solve the problem with Titan there, assuming he's still there. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. We're gonna head to the Cave of Eblon, because obviously there's a small tail there, and I need to explore that area, and then that's it, I guess. So, either in this one or the next episode, obviously leave in the comments what I should get with the remaining 7 tails. I'll track down the one I'm apparently missing and didn't cross off my list. So, thank you for watching, everybody, and I shall see you next time.